Well, I'm here. Hello, I'm here. Waiting for people to join the live stream. So it's just gone 2 o'clock. Don't forget to maximize your screen, particularly if you're on a small device. On YouTube, you should find on larger screens on the right-hand side, you've got your live chat there. If you've maximized the video to fit your smaller device, I think if you just tap on the left-hand side, that will allow you to type into the live comments or the live chat. Hello. Got someone joining the stream there. If you'd like to say hello. Oh, there you go. I've just seen that. Hello, Mick. Let's see whether we can get anyone else along. Just had a message from Irving. Oh, if you could just give me a thumbs up in the live chat to let me know that you can actually hear me, that'd be great. Okay, and we've got somebody else just joined us, Mick. I'm not sure who it is yet. If you'd like to say hello. Oh, it's Irving. Hi, Irving. Thanks for joining us. I don't know whether we'll get any others. I sent quite a few messages out and posted on Facebook, so hopefully I've got one question from Carol Vale, and I've got the answer for her on that. So hopefully she'll be along soon, and we can have a look at what she's got for me to look at there to do with emails again. Now, Irving, you actually helped me out on a previous live stream. I'm actually using some different software now. I'm using, as you can probably tell from the top right-hand corner of the screen. Oh, that's over that way. Over that way. I've got my camera back to front. I can't quite point in the right. Anyway, up in the top right-hand corner of your screen, it should say powered by StreamYard, StreamYard.com. It's a free online streaming service. Allows you to put various visuals up on the screen, quite easy to use. So if you think it's working a bit better than our previous attempt, give me the thumbs up in the live chat, Irving. That's good to hear, Irving. I think the issue with the other software that I was using, I'm not sure whether I quite got the settings correctly, but I was actually running that on my computer here, and it perhaps hasn't got enough video processing power to cope with that. So this is all done through my web browser. So it definitely seems to work better, although I can't do quite as much with it, which is a bit of a shame. But I'll perhaps have a look at that again, perhaps for a future stream. Okay, so just a little message up there for you. I don't know whether you've been on the website and had a look at some of the articles that I've published over quite a period of time, actually. I've put a few more on there recently, having a little bit more time on my hands due to the coronavirus lockdown. If you enjoyed those articles, obviously you can let me know in the live chat. And if you'd like me to write an article or even do a video for YouTube on something, let me know in the live chat. By all means, Irving. Yes, I've got a question in from Carol Vale, but she hasn't joined us on the stream yet. She does know that it's going on today, so I was hoping that she would be along shortly so that we can actually share that answer with her. I've sent her a message on WhatsApp, so hopefully she'll be along soon. I don't think it was too technical to get onto the stream. Was it quite easy to follow the link that I sent you in WhatsApp, Irving, to allow you to access where we were broadcasting from? Oh, by the way, Mick, did you see on, I think it was on the BBC News yesterday, they were showing the gentleman who's been raising money for the NHS by walking laps of his garden. And they had Michael Ball on singing him a song which they thought was quite apt for the time and age at the moment. And the chap was singing along as well. I just wondered if you were singing along to that song. It was You'll Never Walk Alone. Yes, I'd actually asked Derek Monks from the council who does Spanish lessons whether he had access to the internet or not, because I thought it would be a good idea for him to do that, because he does do Spanish lessons, usually in people's homes, which of course he can't do at the moment. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the internet. And of course, I can't suggest that he comes here to do such a lesson, but maybe that could be something that we could maybe consider in the future. Maybe get him to come down one afternoon a week and do a live stream to anyone who might be interested in learning a bit of Spanish. If there were a few more of you watching, I would probably ask the question there, who would be interested in that? Let's ask the question anyway, just in case anyone decides to watch this later. If you are interested in learning Spanish for beginners with Derek, if he's agreeable, then I'll maybe put that to him and we can arrange sometime in the future for him to come and do a live stream and lessons with you. No problem at all, Irving. Dip in and out. That's fine. As I've got Mick on, I did say that I'd only do till 2:30 if no one was on. So as long as I've got someone on, I'll carry on for a bit. It just occurred to me, Mick, you were on about Spanish lessons just there. I think I've told you about this site before, but I'll just get it up on screen. It should just be coming in just a moment. There you go, notesinspanish.com. This is a really good site. I'm just going to close that window because I think I'm signed up already, so I'm just going to close that. This is a couple from Madrid. The chap's English and obviously the woman's Spanish, and they both live in Madrid. They've been going for quite a few years now, and this is one of the ways that I first started learning Spanish before I actually moved out to Spain. You can see that they've got 3 different levels to choose from there: beginner's audio, intermediate audio, and advanced audio. If we just click on one of those, what you'll find actually on that page, I can just zoom it up a little bit, make it a little bit bigger for you to see, is they've got various podcasts. The podcasts are just like audio, which you can actually download these and play these on your own device, download them to your phone, play them on your phone, so you don't always need access to the internet, but you can also listen to them online as well. Just click on the first one to listen now, and you can see there we've got a bar with a play control on it, and you can actually download by clicking on where it says download as an MP3 by clicking here. And if you did that on your phone, that would save it on your phone for you, and you'd be able to play it in your music player at a later time. I'll just give you a little bit of a sample of it just by clicking play. I'm sure they won't mind. Okay, the microphone's turned on now, Mick. Can you hear me at all? I did have it muted before. Let me just see if I can adjust some settings here.
Saying what you like and don't like.
Can you still hear me? And can you now hear the audio from the website? So the microphone is turned on. So I've got that part working. I'm not sure why the audio is not playing from the website. It's coming through my headphones okay. That's obviously something that I need to have a look at if I'm going to use sound anywhere. Let's just try another sound from the system again. So here comes a countdown. More testing for that. At least you can hear me. So the microphone's working. So obviously I've got to get some way of getting the output fed back into the stream. So it sounds as though I need another input device. Now I have got a good sound card thing here. I don't know. I'll just see if I can show that to you. Let me just get me up on the screen. So I've got this sound box here, which I've got the headphones plugged in. This is a Behringer. It's what they call a low latency USB sound card. I actually used this for the mixer desk when we had the Power FM radio station. Now it has got some inputs and outputs, so there are two inputs there. So I guess that would be, I'm having real difficulty showing you that. So they've got these like phono connectors, and unfortunately I've not got any phono leads for that. And the computer itself, it does have output there, so I don't know. I need to experiment with that. Maybe have a look at the manual, but I think that's probably the way to do it. Yeah, I think in some respects, I don't know whether the radio station was easier, although there were quite a few technical challenges with that. I think it's just the unknown at the moment. I think we did a little bit of testing with the radio station, but that seemed to work really well. So video is altogether different. Yes, I'll have to definitely have a think about that one. Have you had a look at any of the new videos that I've put up on YouTube, by the way? Let me just bring my YouTube channel up. Okay, just getting the channel up onto screen for you now, so I'll just pop that on there. So this is the YouTube channel, which you've probably already seen. This is the view that I get, so I've got customized channel and so on and so forth. But in my video section, you can see my latest upload was 20 hours ago. So one on sorting your email inbox out, particularly if you use Hotmail or Outlook.com, they're one and the same thing, really. And then obviously this one is what we're on at the moment. I did one the other day, 5 days ago, on using WhatsApp for Business. If you use WhatsApp already, WhatsApp for Business gives you quite a few extra features, some of which you might have experienced if you've messaged me. But don't forget to have a look at those. Also, there's one there on creating Alexa routines. And I just said that word then. It's a wonder mine hasn't jumped into action. And a few of the ones on there, and there'll be more to come over the next few days, I'm sure. So, for example, this email one, I think that's going to be a 4-part one. So the first one, which you've got there, is basically looking at folders to organize emails and manually filing your email messages which you might get in there. I started working on the second one today, which is looking at what they call sweep rules and normal rules, which basically filters messages off into folders automatically for you. So I was just recording some of that this morning, so I've still got to put that together. So that'll be the next few days. The one after that will probably be looking at quick actions and message surface options to make manual management of emails easier. And we'll also probably have a look at aliases and why you might need them, and a few other tips as well, which I might find as I go along with that. Did you subscribe to the channel already? If you haven't done so, if you go towards the bottom of the video that you're watching at the moment, there should be a subscribe button there and also a bell icon. If you click on the bell icon, that will definitely let you know next time I've either uploaded a new video or there's another stream, so that you get notified straight away. If you've already subscribed, well, thank you very much. And if I were to host another live stream session, perhaps a lesson on a particular subject, what would you like me to cover? If there's anything particularly that you're interested in learning about, pop a note into the live chat there and I'll see what I can do. I can either do a live stream lesson or maybe it'll be an idea for a video that I could make for you, which not only you would be interested in, but perhaps other people as well. Alexa routines. Well, I do actually have a video on the YouTube channel for that, Irving, but if you've got a specific question, fire away. I'll post the link to the video into the chat so that you can pick it up later if you wish. Just bear with me. You can also click on that link in the live chat window as well, I think, Irving. That'll take you direct to that video on Alexa routines. You create the routines in the app on your mobile phone. I don't think you can do it on a tablet. I think it just has to be a mobile phone, and you can't do it through the website on your computer. Okay, Irving, thanks for joining us. And see you again. Enjoy the video. Hasta luego. Okay, Mick. So you think the idea of hosting possibly twice a week, the idea that you had before, which would help both Derek and you, how do you think that might work? What would the mechanics be? Do you mean where I said see whether Derek wants to come here and do something online. I was just trying to think if he did that, under what format could that be? Obviously, we can get people in on the live stream through a video chat, which we actually practiced the other day. But if you remember, there was a slight issue in the fact that when you're on your phone or your tablet, the microphone feeds back, or rather the speakers from your device feed back into the stream. If you just bear with me a minute, I just had a message there from Eileen. I don't know whether she's trying to join us or not. Click this link, Eileen. Copy and find the subscribe button. Big bad thing. I think Eileen might be coming to join us. Not sure what happened there. I think my stream just got cut off for a moment. Anyway, I'm back on now. Just trying to get Eileen on. She's just WhatsApped me. Okay, so hopefully that'll help Eileen get on one way or another. So perhaps you be able to have a chat with Eileen in the live chat as well, Mick, when and if she gets here. Let's see. Okay, so still waiting for Eileen. Okay, so it's just coming up for 10 minutes to 3. I think if Eileen hasn't joined us by then, Mick, I'll probably round it off just on the hour. I realise that you probably have somewhere else to go, like downstairs or maybe onto your balcony. Wouldn't want you to be late. I'm just going to pour myself a coffee. Anything else you want to have a look at, Mick? Right, I'm just going to mute the cam. I'm going to stop it there, Mick, because I think we've just had a phone call come in on the house, which could possibly be quite important. So I'm going to end the stream there. Thanks very much for coming on. I do appreciate your support.